my name is Mika Saunders, and I am the leader of the Prosperous Dynasty. And I'm just coming to you today just to tell you a little bit about myself, give you my personal story, and also just give you a little bit more information on our company and on our opportunity. And so, just a little bit about me. I have been involved with our company and in the financial services industry for the last 9 years. Prior to this, I was a registered nurse. I worked at one of the largest hospitals in downtown Chicago. And while working there, I realized that it wasn't something that I wanted to do forever. After going to school, getting my bachelor's degree, I thought I was doing the right thing. But what I realized is going to school, getting a quote unquote good job is not necessarily going to lead to the American dream. I was still kind of pinching pennies, living paycheck to paycheck, and I wasn't living a lifestyle that I really saw myself living. And so I started to just think, hey, what else can I do? What can I do that's going to allow me to have that time freedom and that financial freedom that I really desired? And, lo and behold, one day a young lady came up to me and she asked me if I had life insurance and investments outside of my job. And although I did have a company already, I was open-minded enough to see what else was out there. And I'm so happy I was, because she sat down with me, she educated me, she taught me a lot about life insurance and investments, and I was able to rearrange what I currently had going on for my family. And from seeing what she did for me, it encouraged me to get involved with the company, to learn all of the things about money that she taught me so that I can teach other people. See, one thing I understood is that even if I got this good job and I was making money, they didn't teach me how to grow my money. They didn't teach me how to make sure that I was financially independent. They taught me nothing about making sure that I retired financially secure. And so it doesn't matter if I was an individual making money, I didn't know how to grow my money or take care of my money. And so once I saw that, I said, let me get involved. And so I got involved with the company. Within 4 months, I was making more money in financial services than I was making as a registered nurse. And so I'm sure you can understand that I left my career as a registered nurse and I went full time into finance. Thankfully, they did allow me to work part-time for those 4 months while keeping the safety and security of my job, right? Because I didn't want to leave my career, but I did want to make some additional income. And so that's what I did for the first 4 months. After those 4 months, I made a decision that, hey, I'm going to really do this thing. And so I worked for 11 months full time and I became a regional vice president. I opened up my first location and I really poured my heart into showing other people how to do the same thing, how to just make some extra money. And then other people who were miserable on their job and they wanted to leave, I showed them how to do that as well. And so we have a blueprint that works for people who want to make more money, but also for people who want to make a career change. And so I understood that I had found something good. I found something that people really needed. And so I continued on doing it. I continued on building leaders, showing other people how to be successful, showing people how to get licenses and credentials in this area. And then within the next couple of years, I was already making now $300,000 a year. Right? A couple years after that, I got another increase to $1.5 million in income. And so I humbly say that I had been here for 6 years and I took the record for the fastest person to get into the business and then make $1.5 million just in a 6-year time frame. So it doesn't take a long time to build a successful business. And when I tell you that we really truly have the blueprint to do that, we do. And so just so you understand, we have a few different tracks, okay? The first track, you heard me talk about it, that's the track that I started out on, and that's a spare time, part-time track. Some people who get started, they keep their job, they come with us, they make an extra $1,000 to $3,000 on average, and they're able to just make some additional income. It doesn't take a lot of time, but if you're willing to put at least 10 hours into your business a week, then you can have that track going for yourself, make some extra money. The second option is a career change path. Still, everybody starts off part-time, but we have a plan for you to get to that career change path, and we show you how to do that. The career change path or the leadership path is us putting you into our regional vice president training program. We show you how to become a regional vice president, and you have the potential to make 6 or 7 figures. All right. And so that is not for everybody, but it is for the person that really wants to make a difference in their family, that wants to make a difference in the community. We can show you how to do that. And with doing that, you're going to help and protect a lot of people when it comes to them learning about the financial services industry. All right. And then our final track is a referral agent program. With the referral agent program, guess what? All you have to do is get the license that the company is going to pay for, and you just refer people. So as long as you commit to getting your life insurance license, we will make sure that you get paid for the work that you refer. All right. So very important. That is an option and it doesn't require any time from you. All right. So spare time, part time, about 10 hours a week of your time. Full-time career change, that's going to be about 20 hours of your time per week. And then referral agent track, that's going to be no hours of your time. You just have to go and get that license and the company is going to make sure that's all taken care of. All right, so I want to make sure I'm very clear. Some people still want to know, well, what exactly do we do, right? And so although I've kind of given you that, I want to make sure it's very clear on what we do. We educate people on how money works. The first thing we do is we do a presentation educating you. We want to educate our prospects, educate our clients to make sure that they have all of the necessary information.